as I am coming on. Hey, all right. So I am live here on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all on the three. So excited to be on live with you guys. And today I wanted to talk to you about why it's more important to set healthy intentions over goals, because we are right here at the very beginning of the year. Some people have already set New Year's resolutions and goals, and while others are probably feeling a little discouraged because maybe you come out of a busy holiday season and you're still trying to catch your breath. Well, I want to encourage you today as we talk about having healthy intentions over over setting goals. And so, as you guys are hopping on, I want you guys to say welcome and say hello. Let me know where you guys are at in the world, and also let me know where the weather is. And you might, pre warning, see a child two or three decide to pop in here because obviously this is the real life of mompreneurship. Okay. So, like I said, as you guys are popping on, let me know where you're at in the world. Give me a heart, a high, or what have you. But let's go ahead and dive right on in to why I chose this topic. Now, obviously, like I said, we are in this season of New Year, New Me, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, depending on currently where you are at in life. Maybe you are ready to get a fresh new start and you're ready to go ahead and start working toward those big goals that you have. Or maybe you were just treading water at the end of 2022 and now you're like, okay, I know that I need to have some goals and I need to have something to work towards, but I'm really still feeling very weighed down by things that are going on. That is completely normal and that is okay, especially for us mompreneurs. Not only are we coming down from all of the busyness with the Christmas time and our family and all of that, because that's one level of busy and overwhelmed that comes around. We know it comes around this time of year, but it's a lot of work, right? Trying to make sure you have all the presents and all of the things, all the food, parties, all of the stuff, and kids are out of break. So you are still trying to get your life together after that, right? So that's one thing. But also, you are having, if you're running a business, you also just got out of the busiest season for most business owners. The Christmas sales season, all the Black Friday, all of those things. So you are probably might be in the stage of like, okay, I just need a breather. And you're still trying to recover. You're still trying to go over, end of year profit and loss and all of those things, trying to get ready for taxes, right? Like it's just like rolling over all of the things that you're having to deal with and trying to manage all at once. So instead of focusing on trying to meet up this expectation of a new year, new goals, keep in mind this: you can set new goals and start a new chapter any day that you choose. It is completely up to you. Just because the calendar says January 1st in a new year does not mean that you absolutely have to start a brand new goal and go from 0 to 1,000 light laser focused on that. You do not have to if you are not feeling that right now. You might be around people who are very, very goal driven, very like type A, hustle and grind 24/7. That might be great for them. But if you are feeling yourself like that, you are still processing and decompressing from the previous year, that's completely okay. And so this is the perfect opportunity for you to, instead of, like I said, trying to go like everyone else in setting those goals and New Year's resolutions, weight loss, and all of that stuff right now, take the time that you truly need to decompress from what's going on and really ask yourself what it is that I truly want. How do I want to show up? And what is that really going to look like for me? So, for example, my New Year's resolution, because for me personally, 2022 is a rough year. A lot was going on personally. A lot was going on, just a lot was going on, and I was not able to really focus fully on the goals that I had originally set for 2022, like I had wanted. There were some things that were going, but life was happening, and I honestly was just trying to stay afloat. So with this year closing or getting ready to go towards the end of the year, I prayed and I was like, I just want to wake up every day to a life that I actually enjoy living. Like, and since I proclaimed that, and that is my intention, my why, and my purpose on what's going to drive me forward, now I'm feeling like, all right, today it's more focused on what is actually lifting me up versus what I'm feeling like I have to execute, right? It's choosing that mindset of what do I get to do today? How do I get to live my life? How do I want to live my life? And choosing something versus feeling obligated to it. And you've got to find that healthy balance. And sometimes instead of saying, I want to lose another 15 pounds by this date, like, because it's okay to have those goals. And I have some of those goals too. One of my goals is to drop 40 pounds by my birthday, which is in July. But so that way I can make sure that I have healthy intentions, and that way I allow myself to build up to that. Again, my intention is purely this. I want to make sure that I am waking up every day and excited to live the life that I'm living. And I really say this a lot to the moms. If you are finding yourself in a heavy season of mom life, or you may be someone who battles with anxiety or depression, that was something that was really heavy with me this year that I found is like I would wake up and sometimes I could not sleep, battling like this, feeling this tension. It felt like something like there was just a weight on my chest. Some days I could not sleep. Some days I woke up to this tightness. And so sometimes there's going to be those days to where you feel like, man, I just am trying to survive. I'm just trying to make it, right? If that's a stage that you're in, I highly encourage you focus on having a healthy intention over the goal. The goal is there's nothing wrong with having a goal, because the goal is the marker, right? That is the totem pole, if you will, that you want to race towards, right? And get to. And that way, once you get to that point, now it's time to set another goal. Those are great. But if you're someone who is dealing with anxiety or depression or anything like that, and you may not just be feeling like that might be a little too much and intimidating, just currently where you're at in the season of life you're in and where you're feeling mentally and emotionally and spiritually, go for that intention, because choosing an intention, you feel so much more alive and so much more focused and so much more centered. And from that place can come the drive to be more productive, to be more focused, and be more productive with a plan, right? Like actually going to that's where it starts with. What is the reason you're doing this? What is the motive? Because we can all have goals. Like, I want to lose weight. I want to buy a new house. Like, whatever that goal is, you can have the goal. But if you don't have a strong enough reason that's going to wake you up every single morning that you can tap into, that fills your cup and makes you excited to do the work that you normally wouldn't want to do. Because I can tell you, going and focusing on losing weight and eating the vegetables when you'd rather eat steak and fried chicken or whatever, it's not always the fun thing. Waking up every morning excited to be sore the next day, like, that's not fun. Like, but it can be fun if you understand the reason and the why behind what it is that you're doing, and you are solely focused on that, and you are energized from that and living in that energy space versus living in that pressure and that tension and anxiety. Because some people work well under pressure and other people don't. this is that time where you need to really be honest with yourself and be like, the past few years, every time I've tried to set a new year resolution or tried to get on this new year, new me, it did not work. And I would try, but I would fall off, try, but I'd fall off. Then maybe it's not the goal, because it's never about the goal being too big, right? Because you can have a big goal or a little goal, but no matter what your goal is, if you do not have a strong enough reason, right, or a purpose on why you're doing something and what you are trying to experience from achieving this, then you're not going to do it. It doesn't matter what the goal is. What matters is your drive, your reason for it, because you need to have an intention. And so choose to focus on setting healthy intentions this year over setting goals, okay? Have the goals, but make sure that your intention is stronger than this lofty goal that you're trying to achieve. And by setting your intentions, your goals will be in alignment with that. And it will flow so much better, and you'll actually be excited to go and work on them versus feel pulled down and weighed down by having to do it. All right. So I hope you guys are having a great rest of your Tuesday. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it's Wednesday, but anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day on this Tuesday. And before you guys go, make sure you post hashtag replay. If you're catching the later part of this live, make sure you post hashtag replay in the comments. And for those of you guys who hung out with me live, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And be sure to make sure you drop in the comments. Let me know what you are intending on doing. Aeroset, let me know in the comments what your intention is for this year and beyond. And if you have a goal, don't mind hearing that either. Let's continue to support each other and help each other grow and evolve. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.